win probably at least 6 of their last 9 to have any kind of a chance.
Our goal was to make the playoffs, so obviously the first couple months didn't go as expected.
Wilson in front for Carlson, and he scores. Gives Washington its 3rd consecutive goal.
But that was also because, we had a new coaching staff.
No one's going to feel sorry for us, can't feel sorry for ourselves. We got to get out of it together.
This one sent towards the empty net, and the Lightning score. That'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, the transition of, new coaching staff there's always a learning adjustment. It took a little bit, but now it's clicking.
Dadonov has a lockout of the goal, and he scores!
Markov puts it in front, score! Luongo, incredible! Late game drama by the Florida Panthers. Unbelievable.
Once we got into January, you saw that the guys started buying into what we were trying to do as a team, and we started getting results.
They've been one of the hottest teams in the National Hockey League since the All-Star break.
Well, since the All-Star break, it's been really fun to watch. The evolution of our players and how much confidence they have in each other and how much trust they've developed in each other.
Behind! No!
Every guy's been playing good since probably December. And now we've been rolling, and that's why we have a chance to make the playoffs now.
Hey, look at these Cats now.
It's been a crazy year, full of ups and downs, and there's obviously some things you can just never expect.
You can see the panic a little bit in everybody's eyes. We have probably half our team that lives in Parkland, and first and foremost, it was calling the wife and the kids and making sure everybody was safe.
My daughter, who had got out of school early that day because she had an appointment, was with my wife, and she was seeing everything that was going around, like, the sirens, police cars, helicopters, people running.
We were on the road, actually, when it happened. And, you just have a pit in your stomach thinking about it, and especially being so close to home, it's pretty crazy.
It's tough not to be able to come home and be with your family in a time like that.
All of us are sharing a grief we all understand, yet find difficult to comprehend. We are brokenhearted that 17 children and teachers were robbed of their lives.
When I was just standing on the bench, that's what really made me break down at first. Parkland was my home, and I felt like when they asked me to make a speech, it was something that I felt that I needed to do.
I just want to start off by saying that I live in Parkland. I've been living there for the last 12 years. My wife was born and raised in that area. My kids go to school in Parkland. I love that city.
He was crying, we were all crying, and I was like, I don't know how he's going to do this, but he absolutely knocked it out of the park.
It's time for us, as a community, to take action. It's enough. Enough is enough. We got to take action.
I didn't know how it was going to come out, but I just wanted it to be natural and just let it come out the way it was meant to.
I've been watching the news, and I've been seeing what the kids have been doing. You guys are an inspiration to all of us. And at the end of the day, you guys are what's giving us hope for the future. Thank you.
I'm amazed that I cannot see the end of this crowd here in DC today.
The kids are doing a tremendous job of making their voices heard. All they want is people to be safe and make the world a better place, and nobody should be mad at them for that.
Fight for your lives before it's someone else's job.
It's a tough time for those high school students, and if we can somehow, make them feel a little better and, play for our community, play for our city by hopefully getting some wins.
Yeah, I think this road trip's big for us. It's obviously starts with a tough game against the Islanders, and we gotta play well and have a good road trip. We know we're playing tough teams, and I think the first one's a big one.
You can tell the intensity in the locker room, and the mentality going into games is definitely playoff-like.
Really, this is our playoffs, and we're playing playoff hockey. You know, if we do get in, I think that we're going to be already playoff sort of mentally prepared, because every game's been so huge for us, and every point's been so huge for us.
Make sure you stop here, eh, boys? Set the feet. Now handed to Yandel. Yandel's shot, he scores! Keith Yandel.
Let's shoot pucks. We talked about it this morning. We're still passing up too many chances here. Let's go win this second 20 setup period. Let's go. Come on.
Here's Bukestad sliding in, and he scores. Rips it under the glove of Gibson, a power play goal, and the Panthers lead 2-0. So there's no icing. Dadonov right through to the crease, and banked in off the skate of Davidson, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Florida Panthers.
And there's why you shoot the puck.
Another glorious opportunity for the Islanders, shut down by James Reimer.
Hey, why does he spray the goalie? Why does it be so late?
One last try from Lee. James Reimer picks up his 4th shutout of the season as the Panthers start their pivotal road trip with a big 2 points here against the Islanders.
A lot of good things done tonight, but Rhymes, congratulations. Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball?
You know, I read the book Legacy. It's a story about the All Blacks New Zealand rugby team, and the guys present the player of the game, of the rugby ball.
You start the road trip. You said everybody played a little bit. Rhymes.
In every team's routine, after a win, you have some type of ritual. For us, it's spiking a rugby ball.
At the end of the day, we know we got 8 games to go. We don't really talk about it on a daily basis, but I'm guessing we're probably going to have to win at least 6, if not 7 of those games.
Henrik Bjorkström, when we drafted 23rd in the 2016 draft, won the national championship with Denver last year, and has incredible speed and skill. And so he's just only going to make our team deeper up the middle.
Take your bag. What do you got in there?
He's going to give us some energy here probably the last 10 days or so of the season. So hopefully he can come in and play like he's capable of playing and really give us a boost.
Get some rest.
Yeah. See you guys in the morning.
All right, call us if you need anything.
Sure.
Okay.
Right now we're 3 points out of a playoff spot, a couple games in hand on New Jersey. They seem to keep winning their games, and so it puts pressure on us to win ours, which makes every night just important as the next. There's nothing better than being in a playoff race and trying to make the playoff.
Transition here. But pay attention to this. We did this a few times last time we were in this building here. We don't want this to happen tonight, okay? So when F1, when you go down, your job is to go right at them and make them move that puck, because everybody behind you, you're steering, so everybody behind you needs to know which way that puck's going.
Well, anytime you're in Toronto, I think you have to respect the opponent. I think they're a real good team, especially at home. We want to make sure that we don't give them any freebies.
Nylander carries in. Matthews walks in and he scores. 2-0 Toronto.
Tonight, it's not as much that Florida's playing poorly. It's just that this Leaf team is absolutely running on all cylinders.
The drop for Trocheck, sweeping by Matthews. Trocheck centering pass. Huberdeau scores again! Jonathan Huberdeau's got 2, and the Panthers are alive.
Through 2, Leafs are up by a score of 3-2.
A lot better period. We're starting to tire these guys down. We're starting to grind them down now. We just got to be the more desperate team for 20 minutes. We got everything on the line here. All right? Everybody start to come a little more here. 20 minutes. Come on. It's going to feel good to come back in this game. Let's win a period.
Away, puts it in front, Luongo, a huge save, and then it carries in for 2 Maple Leafs. Now Yandel with a one-timer, save, rebounds, boost, they score! Dadonov got it in front, and the Panthers have a shot.
You got to give Florida credit. They battled right to the very end. I wouldn't count them out by any means yet. Yeah, it's a loss. It's one of the games in hand that they needed to have.
They were pretty much doing whatever they wanted in the first period, and I don't know. I don't have much to say after this one, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luke.
It is disappointing. I mean, we know it's a must-win every game right now till the end, and It's a tough one to swallow right now, but I think we're going on a back-to-back, so we've got to focus for tomorrow now.